Hi, my Tubies, my Teletubbies. It's me, Sheila Truelove, and I'm here with you today, and we're going to discuss getting over a narcissist and healing yourself. And the reason why I'm making this video is because it was requested of me by several of the people I've been talking to. Can you do a video on, how to get past it? Because people are hurting. I mean, let's keep it real. It's painful. It's hard. So I said, yeah, I definitely will do that. And I need you to understand that I understand, because getting over a narcissist, it's going to be one of the hardest things that you'll ever have to do. Believe me when I tell you, I've been there. And when I tell you I've been there, I'm speaking about Gregory Elliott. That was the love of my life. That man just, oh my God, I was ready to kill myself or something. I don't know. But I have been there and I certainly understand. When it came to my other husband, Robert, oh, please, who cares? I got over that like this. Because I already knew if I could get over something as, how you say, traumatizing, PTSD type, woo, if I got over Greg, then I could get over anything. So I made a vow to myself that I would never, ever love as hard the way I loved Greg. So when I was with Robert, did I give him my best? Of course I did. But I just didn't love him that way because I would never let my guard. Actually, he didn't even give me a chance to let my guard down. He was constantly screwing up. There was no way you're going to let your guard down in that instance. But believe me when I tell you, I have been there. Now, I may not be an expert, and God knows I'm not by any means. What I can do, however, is I can share with you what helped me to get over my devastating ex-narc and what helped me to heal myself. Now, the first thing I did was I went to my Heavenly Father in prayer. I prayed constantly throughout my day. I mean, every day. I prayed morning, noon, and night. However, with all the prayers that I was praying, I was still hurting. I was still hurting. But you know what? God helped me to get through the pain day by day. So you see me, right? You see me here live. That's why I did this video live. You see I haven't committed suicide. Not that I didn't try or not that it didn't cross my mind, because I was a wreck. I was a mess. I was hurt. I was hurt. I was almost destroyed. Please. Love is no joke. Or codependency. Anyway, as you see, I didn't commit suicide. And I'm still here with my Tubies and my Teletubbies, hoping that I can help you get through the pain, because I understand what you're going through. Now, the first thing that I had to do and what worked to help me was I had to do the no contact thing. And when I say no contact, I'm talking about no contact whatsoever. Not taking their phone calls, not emails, not texts, not going on any of their social medias, etc., 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 wherever you would have some type of, I don't know, access to their information to see what they're doing, what's going on. Please don't do that. Please. Because that's not going to help you heal. You're going to hurt day after day. You get on their Instagram, their Facebook, you're looking at Twitter, and or what is that? All these, how you say, social apps. No, please stop doing that to yourself, because you're going to, if you see him with somebody, it's just a front anyway, pretty much, whatever. Don't do that to yourself, okay? We have to go no contact. You see, when it came to Gregory Elliott, I had to do complete no contact. And that was for at least, I did no contact for 3 years or so. No, really. But now you'll see some of my other videos. I talked to him. You're going to hear how he ended up. He's begging, oh, please, I'm so sorry. Trust. But I had to do no contact for 3 years until I got that character out of my system. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to get away from the social media, no contact, and that's it. And the next thing, and this is very important, because this is what I used to do. You have to stop idealizing the narcissist and the relationship. Now, when I say idealizing, I mean you're constantly thinking about the good times that you had. I mean, I kept romanticizing the day. I mean, I kept daydreaming about the times that we were so happy, all the good times that we had. And I sit there and I was thinking about that, me and Gregory. Gregory was charismatic. Gregory was nice looking. Gregory could dress his behind off. Gregory, he got the respect and the attention of damn near anyone who he wanted the respect and attention from. Hold on, let me get my glasses. Hold on, Tubies. Okay. I hope they're on straight, whatever. Anyway, we're going to take it from here. Anyway, he was amazing. And I would sit there and I would idealize all of that. And I would keep running that in my head. No. We can't do that, darlings. What we have to do is we have to put an end to that kind of thinking. And we kind of have to focus more on why I kicked him out. I had to. I had to focus on why it would never work. It would never work. So what I did is I made a pros and I made a cons list. I did all the good things that was great about this relationship. And then I did all the bad things that was horrible. I'm talking horrible about the relationship. And I was, no. I had to keep focused on why it won't work. I was thinking about every possibility, every angle that I could do or think of. How can I make this work? Because, you know how it is when you're codependent or you love him. I don't know if it was love. I don't know. It felt like love. So it felt like love. Yeah, I think I love the guy. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, you tell me, guys. Anyway, I realized that when the bad, it outweighs the good. Or if they bring more problems instead of peace, they bring in more drama, more problems. You're constantly stressed out. You got to wonder where they're at. You got to check phones. I don't have time for that if I'm trying to be successful on my, successful person. Don't have time for that. And I'm sure probably you don't either. Now, anytime, you have to keep this in mind, anytime you see red flags in a relationship, guess what that means? That's God talking to you. That's God telling you, listen to what your Heavenly Father is telling you. He's saying, stop and pay attention. You see these red flags happening, what's up, whatever, stop and pay attention. God is trying to tell you, guess what? This is not the right guy for you. Or this is not the right gal. She's not right. Too many red flags. Come on now. Now you have to decide what your stop sign is. You have to decide what you will never tolerate or what you will never put up with, okay? You have to decide that. Nobody can decide that for you, okay? Like I said, you have to decide what your stop sign is. Stop. I'm not putting up with this any longer. Come on. No. It's not a matter that I won't. I can't. Now, most people, they'll tell you the best way to get over someone. I'm sure you've heard this numerous times. The best way to get over someone is to get up under someone else, okay? Now, keep in mind, getting up under someone else don't necessarily mean that you have to cheapen yourself by sleeping around, making a skeezer out of yourself or a whore. Come on, that's not it. That's not cool. That's so not cool. But when you bring another person into your life, it does help to serve as a distraction. So you realize that you're not constantly thinking about this person. When you wake up the first thing in the morning, that person is on your mind. But when you bring other people into your life, you have someone else to think about. To be honest, the first thing that comes to my mind when I wake up is my daughter. My daughter. I don't care. Thinking about my ex-husband? No. Thinking about Gregory Elliott, the man who broke my heart, just freaking, that doesn't come to my mind anymore. And I'm so relieved because there was a time when the first thing I would think about when I woke up, Gregory, first thing on my mind, Gregory, what is he doing? Why? I'm trying to question stuff and I'd be walking around the house talking to myself, thinking out loud. You know how thinking out loud means you're talking to yourself in the home. But anyway, yeah, I did all of that. But now the first thought that comes in my mind when I wake up every morning is my daughter. Long story, we'll get into that another time. But if you're not the type of person that believes in the best way to get over someone is to get up under someone else, I hear you, because I don't believe in that. I don't believe in get up under somebody else and be sexual and cheapen myself. That's not, let me tell you something, Tubies. My beautiful Tubies, that's never, they say never say never. That's never going to happen with Sheila True Love. I'm not cheapening myself for nobody and for nothing. No. So if you realize that you're not that type of person, what you need to do is you need to, and I'm going to put emphasis on this, stay They say emphasis is 3 times. Stay, stay, stay busy. That was 4. Sorry. But I hope you have something in your life that you're passionate about. Do you have anything? I mean, this world is huge. It's huge. Do you have anything that you're passionate about or anything that you absolutely love? Do you have like hobbies? You have to have hobbies, baby. If you're going to heal and if you're going to get past this, you have to find something that you really, really enjoy and, sorry, and something that you're passionate about, like me. My hobbies are reading and research. I mean, you guys, I think I already made that clear in some of my previous videos. Yeah, I love research. I love it, you know? And I also enjoy meeting intelligent people who can stimulate me mentally. You have so many people who are out here looking for somebody who can stimulate them physically. Oh, hell no. Stimulate me mentally. And I'm a happy camper. This is one of the reasons why, just between you and me, Tubies, I love hanging out with my son. My son, he's brilliant. There's not a time when I leave this character and I don't learn something or I don't, have another outlook, which is why I like reading. The same reason why people like to travel. People travel because it helps to change your outlook. You may have had a negative outlook and think that the type of neighborhood that you're living in, this is the way most people in the world, this is what people are like. And then when you travel and you see that people are not really like that, oh my God, you have a whole new outlook. I've done my traveling, trust and believe. At the same time, I love reading for that very reason. Because there's times when I may have felt a little down or I felt negative, and then I would read something. My favorite author is J. California Cooper. That is my favorite author because she definitely helps you to change your outlook. You were sitting up here thinking about things in a negative way, and then you read something like this, like it seems like, men who cheat, they get away with everything, blah, blah, blah. But when I was reading this woman's books, and it's not just about that. She talks about numerous things. J. California Cooper, she's amazing. Anyway, I also like to paint. I love painting. I'm not an artist. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to paint. Like, look at your picture and I can paint you and make you look. Now, I get coloring books from the, craft store. Go to the craft store. And I get the coloring books and then I get my paints and I get the proper paint brushes because I like to make things beautiful. And when I paint something that looks amazing, oh, hell, hell, hell. When I paint something that looks amazing, I'm putting it in the frame. I go to Walmart and get one of those cheap frames and I put it in the frame and I put it up in the house. That's what I do. Okay. Now, when I do these things, the reason why I love doing these things is because these things, when I'm doing them, time flies by so fast. I was like, whoa, where did all the time go? I look up and it's dark outside. I started this when it was still light outside. Now it's dark outside because I was so engrossed. I was so engrossed in things that I enjoy. I also made myself an activity bag. Let me show you what an activity bag is. Stay with me. I'm going to get it right now. Here it is. Okay. I have the activity bag. Oh, my pens fell. This is the activity bag that I have. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. This is the, can you see it? I don't know if you can. The camera. Anyway, it's a bag. Anyway, can you see it? I got the activity bag. And in this bag, okay, that's when you write down all the different things that you can do. You write it down on a piece of paper. And I have several things in my activity bag. And when I open it up, like this one, I'm going to open this one up. And it says, let me see. It says, paint. Okay, so let's look at something else that it says. Another one. It says, hold up. Let me see, what does it tell me to do? Okay, it says, wait. It says, write in your journal. I'm going to do 3 of them, 3 strikes you're out. And the next one says, hold up. And okay. The next one says, Say what you're thankful for. Say all the things that you're thankful for. Okay. I'm going to give you a bonus, and I'm going to give you one more thing in my activity bag. You have to write down things that you enjoy. You know, you got to have, I have so many things in this activity bag. It's amazing. It's great. Hold on. Now this one says, this one says, work on lowering the volume in your voice. You see how that's self-improvement? Because sometimes when I get passionate about something, come on, if you're an ebony woman, you know what's up. You already know. When we get passionate about something, our voice elevates and it's like, whoa, we're way too loud. But, you know, yeah, that's what I do when I'm bored. Or when you like, think about it, when you're bored crazy. Have you ever been bored out of your mind? When you're just bored so badly? Yeah, well, that's when you get your activity bag and you have to pick something up to do something out of your activity bag. But let me tell you what's up. My tubies, my Teletubbies, the thing about the activity bag, don't waste your time if you're not going to do it. You have to do it. Whatever you pick out of this bag, you have to do it. Now, when I say that I prayed and I prayed, did praying take away my pain? Please don't make a liar out of me. No, it did not. It did not. No. What took away my pain was not isolating myself, number one. My daughter, she was great to talk to. She's very down to earth. You know, we're going through some things right now, but that girl came through. You know what I'm saying? My son, I don't even have to tell you about my son. Amazing. Okay. And staying busy. Staying busy. And the only thing, let me tell you what prayer did help me with. The only thing that prayer did for me was it kept me from going insane. It kept me from killing myself because I was hurting that bad. Gregory Elliott, oh my God, that guy really did a number on me. Yeah. And it also helped me to get from one day to the next. That's what prayer does. When it comes to the pain, I ain't going to even try to lie to you. So I know what you're going through. It's so painful. At the same time, you have got to get out. You've got to get out and about and keep yourself busy, because I know a lot of people, when they're depressed, they don't want to go nowhere. They don't want to do it. Okay, stay at home. Some people are homebody people. You know what I mean? Stay home, but make sure you have an activity bag and make sure that you keep yourself busy. Stay busy, okay? And another thing that's very important is for you to find someone with a listening, look at me, a listening ear. And you need that because you need to be able to vent. You got all this pain inside. You got to let that pain out. So you need someone who's going to listen. You know, that's the reason why I leave my number on my videos. You know, you may not find the number right now, but it will be on there tomorrow. Okay. But if you look at any of my other videos, I have my phone number there. And the reason why I do that is because I know a part of the healing and trying to get past these narcissists, you need somebody who's going to listen. And you talk your friends' ears to death. They're kind of sick of hearing it. You know, but no, that's why I leave my number, like I said. Yeah. And I thank Jehovah God that I've healed. And guess what? I've healed. Look at me. I've healed beautifully. Yes. And guess what, tubies? So can you. So can you. Now, I want to tell you, notice how when I'm going to do talky talk, I start this extra stuff at the end of my videos. Because when you sit up there and say how to get over or heal from your narcissist, you want people to get to the point. All this talky talk in the beginning, hell no. Save all of that for the end, like I'm doing now. This is the end, you know. And yeah, because I've been looking at a couple of videos with people, like especially when you need instructions on how to do something, and they go through all of this freaking talky talk before they get to the point. They're almost like 2 minutes in the video, and you're like, what? Oh man, I can't stand you. So considering I don't want my Teletubbies and my tubies to feel that way about me, yeah, I've learned. But in my first videos, when I started out, you notice how I used to do that? Talky talk all in the beginning? No. So we got to fast forward this to at least a minute. Maybe by a minute, she'll be to the point. It's annoying. And I also, at this time, considering it's the end of the video, I wanted to Let my tubies know, Michelle Miles, Diane Parker, Eric Host, Latonia, Steve, John, Jennifer, and Krista. I got your messages. I got your emails, and I got the phone calls. And you know, Sheila, true love. When I say I'm going to call you, I will call you. I think I already spoke with Michelle Miles because she was hurting real bad. So hey, we sat, we talked. I listened and I listened and I listened and I shared some things, whatever. That's what you need. But anyway, I gave you the names of the folks that I'm going to get back to you as soon as I can. I've been answering a lot of emails, and you know I'm writing another book, and I have a job. You know what I mean? Sometimes they keep me overtime. Oh, God, whatever. But you know how it is. We got to make that cheddar, baby. We got to make that cheddar. I love you so much, my tubies. And before I made this video, I prayed to Jehovah God through Jesus Christ to help me say whatever could be healing for you. Whatever can be healing for you, because I get it. I totally get it. I love you. And believe me when I tell you that I love you, agape love is the best love ever. It's a God-like love. Until next time, remember, you always have a choice. Please choose wisely. Bye, babies.